A good vach, Shavua Tov. I hope that you're sitting down because I'm going to shock you today. Today's story took place in my lifetime, in your lifetime perhaps. There was a well-known Lubavitcher rabbi, Rabbi Shochat from Canada, who was on a speaking tour in California some 40 years ago. He got a phone call from a small Chabad house begging him to come and to address their community. Although it was a long drive in each direction and he was exhausted from his many speeches, he agreed to go. Showed up at the Chabad house and the rabbi apologized for the very small turnout. There was less than a handful of people there. The rabbi was a little bit disappointed that he had spent so much time and energy and now there was a very tiny crowd. So he shortened his speech and he was soon ready to go back to his hotel. When all of a sudden one of the participants raised his hand and said, I still have more questions and I need to talk with you. And the rabbi was kind of getting ready to say, not now, not here, when this young guy said, Rabbi, I don't know much about Judaism, but I was taught that he who saves a single person is as if he saved an entire world. Well, I need you. So the rabbi said, okay. He put aside his watch and he sat to talk with this young guy named Jay. It's a real name. And they spoke till 2:30 in the morning. And the rabbi returned to his hotel, kind of determined that he won't be in a rush again and that he'll have the time and energy for even an individual. A year later, he found himself back in California, back at the same Chabad house, and the rabbi told him, Rabbi Shochat, that Jay turned his life entirely around after this conversation with you, after his little fabrein with you for hours and hours. And from then on, the rabbi said, I don't care about the size of the crowd, because touching one person is like touching an entire world. Fast forward 40 years, Rabbi Shochat from Canada had passed away. His son, Yitzchak Shochat, a very prominent rabbi in London, was invited to California to speak in Chabad houses. And when he spoke, he mentioned this story, that from that point on, his father never cared about the size of the crowd because he really took to heart the importance of even impacting one person. At the end of his speech, a man around 60 years old comes over and says, Rabbi Shochat, my name is Jay, and thanks to your father, I turned my life around. I have successfully married off all of my children. Some of them live in Israel. And that time your father spent with me really turned my life around. It was unbelievably emotional for Rabbi Shochat to actually meet the person behind his father's story and his father's attitude that each individual counts. And there's no one that doesn't deserve our time and attention. So, the lesson I want to take to heart for myself is to always value each and every individual, give the best you can to them. It will always have tremendous rewards. Have a good week.